Hey guys, good morning. Laura with Garden Answer. Today we are going to be trying out a Potwheelz. So Potwheelz just sent this over, and what it is a dolly that's built to carry pots around. So I'm really curious to see how it works, to see actually what it looks like in real life. I've just seen pictures of it. And I also have a couple of crescent pots that I just got in that I need to plant up, and I actually need to move them all the way across my property. So this is going to be kind of the perfect opportunity to check out how this works. So I don't really know what to expect. Yep, I do have to do a little bit of assembly. All right, this thing's kind of heavy. Oh, mercy. Okay, I'm gonna spread all of this stuff out and see if I've got everything I need. Bonus, pair of gloves. All right, so I'm going to attach these wheels first. I think I'm gonna flip it like this. So you slide a plastic washer on and then the wheel. Easy peasy. Okay, the caster is next. Okay, so I got the assembly all done, and really all it entailed was putting the wheels on, so it was really easy. So I'm gonna flip it back over. Okay, and so this is also adjustable. There's this pin right here you can pull out. Like, look at that. So for storage, you don't have to store it when it's super tall. You can fold it down so it like tucks under tables and stuff. That's what it showed in the picture. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so now we're gonna put this thing to the test. So I'm gonna plant up these containers really quick, and then we'll see how easy it is to haul them around. All right, they're all planted, and I don't think I'm gonna actually do much for cutting back on these, because I think once I fertilize them and they've had a chance to kind of root in and establish a little bit, they'll just start filling up with blooms again. And I like the fact that even though they're a little bit stringy looking, they're big. So they won't look so out of place with my other pots, because the other ones are really full. Okay, so now I'm gonna clean up my stuff real quick, and then we'll give this thing a try. All right guys, so here's the maiden voyage. We'll see how this thing works. Get it up close. Really sure. Let's see. Huh? Oh, the big tires make it nice, especially when you have to push it through gravel like this. Backing up. Probably easier when there isn't plants in your pot, but it's working pretty nice. Like, I'm pushing and pulling it right now, and either way is really easy. Pretty effortless. So I read in the instructions that this thing can hold up to 400 pounds, which is really nice if you've got like concrete or iron pots, which I do have quite a few of. And this pot right here is a 26-inch diameter on the top. I'm not really sure what the base measures, but this had no problem picking it up and carrying it. So I'm gonna go grab the other one. So this Potwheelz is a little bit different than a traditional dolly, because you can see that the base right here is shaped at an angle, like it already angles down, instead of a traditional dolly is shaped, straight. It's flat on the bottom, which is what I'm used to. So putting a pot on here initially was a little bit squirrely for me, because like to get up right up to it, it felt a little bit awkward. Like, ooh, I'm afraid I'm gonna hit the pot. If you have a really large object, it's easiest, and this is what we do down at the garden center all the time, there'll be somebody else helping, like tip the pot while the other person gently guides the dolly underneath the pot. And then, you can kind of help each other out that way. Once the pot was on here, it was totally easy to move around. And the other thing I wanted to point out was this wheel right here. So if you have a really heavy pot that doesn't have anything in it, you can get it on the dolly first and then move it down, and then all of a sudden you have 3 wheels. So you've got a balanced operation going on, so it's a little bit easier to move around that way, having those 3 wheels instead of just the 2. and having to kind of cradle that weight yourself. So all in all, I think that this is a pretty nice dolly. I mean, it was really easy to move the pots around. I don't know that I'm 100% sold on the slanted base just because it's not something I'm used to, but it's something that will come in very handy. I mean, it's really heavy duty. I think the construction feels really solid on it, and I've got a lot of pots. I think that this one, so it runs about $249, and then I think I saw on the website it was about $85 shipping, so it was really expensive to ship, so $335 altogether. If you have a ton of pots like I do, and I like to bring them in for the winter, I like to clean them out and bring them in so that they stay nice and safe, this would, you know, this is going to be really handy and it's going to be really nice. For those of you who just have a couple of pots that you're moving in, I don't know that I could justify the price for that. Also, if you have like a couple of huge pots that you're not going to be moving on an annual basis, probably not worth it. But if you've got a lot of just various sizes and, you know, whatever all around your property, your home, this could be really helpful. I also see this being very helpful like in a garden center situation. I'm going to show this to my mom and my dad and see what they think about it, because honestly, if you can have something that's shaped to the, you know, shape that most pots are, that can help your job, you know, help your back, save your back, and help make things easier, that's always nice. So I'm going to give it some time here. I'm going to try it out this fall when I'm moving everything in, kind of give it a workout, and then we'll kind of go from there and see if it's something we want to invest in for the garden center. So anyway, I hope that this was interesting to you guys to see this in action. I just thought it was kind of a neat concept, something that, you know, is made for what we do. It's always fun to find stuff that you don't have to retrofit, because that's what, like, we're the queens of, my mom and I, of retrofitting everything that like is not meant for gardening to work for gardening. So we've got a dolly that's all padded up with like foam and duct tape. It looks really awesome. It works well, but it's nice to have something that actually is made for what you're doing. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.